Hello, everyone. It's great to see you here to my online Chinese music class. My name is Li Lulu. That is my Chinese name, and my English name is Luna Li. Now, I would like to invite you to appreciate a music with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we stop here. So the music you were seeing is from Chinese traditional music, and we call it 茉莉花, the flower of 茉莉. And as you can see, there are lots of instruments there. That's what we are going to talk about today. So today's lesson, we came to two parts. The first part is the development of Chinese music with the different instrumental, the orchestras, the instruments. And the second part is how to sing a Chinese song. So next, let's see. Today, my teaching content is Chinese music appreciation. And my method is 直观法 and 演示法。直观法就是 perspective method, and 演示法 is demonstrative method. And my teaching subject is secondary school students. And the teacher is me. Okay, next, let's see the first parts, the development of Chinese music. So we have more than 5,000 histories in China, as you know. From the very beginning, from the ancient time, we had had the Chinese traditional music. We have the instruments came up from now, the contemporary, different eras. We have different instruments. So first, let's see. We have Tao Xun from very ancient time. Because the time limitation, I'm going to introduce you these instruments. And if you are interested, you can search on the YouTube or any channels you like. Okay. Next one is Qin bell from Western Zhou and Eastern Zhou dynasties. With the music development, at that time we have Chinese theater. Now we have so many young people, especially young girl, who really like to learn Chinese theater because the music are very gentle and it's beautiful. Next, I'm going to introduce you is from Sui and Tang dynasty. The instrumental appear pipa. Just now we had seen lots of pipa played, right? The music is really nice, and when you hear it, you just you can feel the Chinese culture, the Chinese history, all of them. And we also have Yan music from that time. Yan music, they usually play this kind of concert or dancing during that time for the palace, for the emperor. Yes. Next one is Hu Qin and the Sanxian. They appeared in Song, Jin, and the Yuan dynasties. You can see the shape of the Hu Qin and the Sanxian is quite long with a round container, which can play a very special sound music. People will follow the instrumental to sing the operas, different operas. So during that time, after the history, those periods, our Chinese opera come up, emerged. So we have 杂剧 from Yuan dynasty. Look at their appearance. Looks very nice, and it is our special music at that time. People enjoy nowadays too. So this is 杂剧, and all types of Chinese opera emerged from that dynasties. So with the time goes by, we come into Ming and Qing dynasties, and Tanci from Suzhou in China appeared. And the most popular opera in China also came up, which is Peking opera. 我们说北京，no, 京剧，京剧，Peking 是北京 ，opera 是戏曲 ，so a Peking opera is 京剧。Now we enter a modern era. So during that time, we have so many revolutionary folk songs and Western music coming in too. The people will learn the violin. They will combine the Chinese instrument and the Western instrument together. They will play together. And I think it must give people the a different, quite brand new feeling. Now we enter in the contemporary era, which is now. So we have so many types of music. First one, Chinese traditional songs and folk songs, rock songs, 古风 songs. 古风 is kind of Chinese style, Chinese style only, which is really good. And pop and the music from series and rap. It's very nice. Okay, so this is the first part of our class. Next, let's enter in the second part. The second part, I'm going to introduce you how to sing a song, how to sing a song correctly with skillful voice. So I'm going to show you the correct position to sing. Your tongue should not go too far or too forward or too far back, as it will constrict throat space. The best position for the tongue is lying relaxed on the floor of the mouth. Relax, relax, relax. With the tip resting against the back of the teeth. The tongue can either be an asset or a liability to the singer to give it your full attention. So you can try to find a correct position from this information. And sometimes if you place a perfect position, you can perfectly practice. I mean, before you sing, you have to practice. The practice skill is very important. Like if you are in short with your singing, you can practice like this, like you repeat like this several times, you can feel your breath will very smoothly, and when you sing, you have constant breath to come in from your mouth. And another tip for open your voice, you can practice like this. This is your key, right? But you start from a low key. And then you raise up your key a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, up to your limit. It's better to search for some skillful open voice video on from the YouTube. There are a lot. Okay, when you sing, how to I was telling you how to breath or how to exhale, right? Oh no, I was telling you how to exhale. So you need to know how to breath. When you sing, you just like, before you sing, you just like smelling a very fragrant flower. And then you hold your breath and then keep it out. This is some tips for before singing or after singing. So while singing, you also have to stand correctly. Your vocalist should pay close to attention the position of the feet, knees, hip, abdomen, chest, shoulders, arm, hand, and head. Your head should be relaxed and still at the sides. Knees should be flexibly loose and never locked. Feet should be slightly apart, one slightly in front of the other. Look at their gesture. It's correct. And we also have Renaissance cavity. What is Renaissance cavity? That is when you sing, you can feel, you use your chest and your throat and your nose and your head. You can feel them all. This part, when you feel it, the resonance cavity will come out. It will help you to have a beautiful voice. So when you sing, you need to pay attention to these things. The first one is intonation. Intonation. Like, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas with a Happy New Year. Right? This is intonation. Next one is breath. That was I was talking about how to hold your breath. Like when you start to sing, you smile and hold. Don't press out. Don't exhale. You have to hold it and use it to sing. This is breath. And the third one is rhythm control. Rhythm control mostly will use all types of songs, but most significant song will be the significant type of the song will be R&B. Like for example, 我想和你上最美的风景，看最长的电影，听动人的旋律。So you have to pay attention to the rhythm, like 我想和你 pause， 上最美的风景 pause， 听最长。看最长的电影 pause， 听动人的旋律 pause， 是因为你 like this. You have to control the rhythm perfectly. And the last one is emotional rendering, right? When you sing, singing a song itself is an emotional rendering. Like you have to show your emotion to people or show your emotion to yourself, right? I wouldn't say too much about this item. So next is open your voice. About this open your voice, you can find so many I mean the practice instrumental on the YouTube. There are so many basic voice practice music in the YouTube. I think you can download 1 or 2 to practice day by day. After 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, you will obviously find it would be working. So next, I'm going to give you 4 songs. It's contained 2 types of Chinese song. So the first one is folk song, the second one is pop song. 好，我们现在来看第一首歌。So let's see the first song I'm going to teach you. This is 乌兰巴托的夜. Can I show you first? Okay, thank you. First, you have to find your key, like 你走了, yeah, which is suitable for me. So now let's get started. 你走了那么多年，你还在我的身边。那一天，你微笑的脸，如今闭上眼， 我还能看得见。穿过旷野的风，慢些走。我用沉默告诉你，我醉了酒。乌兰巴托的夜，那么近，那么近，连风都听不到，听不到。Okay, we'll stop here. I hope you will like it. So, the first sentence, 你走了那么多年。What was I talking about? No, what was I telling you? So first, before you sing, you need to press and hold so that you can output the first sentence perfectly, right? And the second, intonation, right? You have to pay attention to the intonation. And next is emotional rendering. So because the time limitation, I can't give you English meaning. I hope you can check after this class, okay? If you really want to learn this. And there is another detail like when to sing stressful, when to sing light. So the first start, you can sing slightly. And for the hook, like 乌兰巴托的夜 you have to give the emotion out. And the last sentence, 连风都听不到，听不到。Even the wind couldn't hear. So you can just show your emotion very down, very deep. You can sing like 连风都听不到，听不到。Like I really can't hear you. Okay, this is this one. And the second song is a pop song from Day Day, Lin Junjie, one of our popular male singer in China. His song 那些你很冒险的梦 is really nice. I think we can learn some sentences from this song, and I think you will like it. Now let me show you, okay? Good, thank you. We start from here because the time limitation, okay? 那些你很冒险的梦，我陪你去疯。这只飞机碰到雨天，终究会坠落。太残忍的话，我只说，因为爱很重，你却不想懂，只往反方向走。So most of pop songs are related to love, this kind of emotion. So you have to sing with your emotion out, right? Also, you need to pay attention to the stress part, to the light part. And when you practice this song, you can do the pause thing, like 那些你很冒险的梦，我陪你去疯。这只飞机碰到雨天，终究会坠落。太残忍的话，我只说，因为爱很重。你却不想懂，只往反方向走。Right? You have to use the tips like, which is really useful, really helpful. Okay, I think That's all for our today's music lesson, Chinese music lesson. I hope you would like it and you can learn some songs, learn some instruments from this video. That's the end for our class. Happy New Year. 再见。